What up, YouTube family? It's your boy Savage Writer, and I'm back, y'all, with another video as always. I'm giving y'all peace and I'm giving y'all gifts. Hope y'all doing well out there. Hope y'all staying strong, y'all staying positive. All praise and glory goes to the Most High, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahushua Bahashem, Rekrak Radaj, and all the ancestors that came before me, man. So today, I'm gonna talk about the world is a stage, and we are being played. Yes, the world is a stage, and we, me, you, and everyone else are the ones that's being played. Now, I'm gonna explain. So, what I said right there is like a modified version of a Shakespeare quote. He said, all the world's a stage, and we are merely players. That's where that comes from. So if you want to, do some research on that, you want to quote unquote fact check me, hey, do whatever you want. But William Shakespeare said that. He said, all the world's a stage and we are merely players. And I'm going to explain what that means. When he say all the world's a stage, basically everything that's going on right now with this agenda, that agenda, this shit, that shit, it's all just distractions, man. It's all to lead us astray from what's truly going on in society. The things that we need to know about, such as the child trafficking, the increasing inflation rates, the food shortages, what else? Supply shortages, all kind of stuff, man. I could go on for days. But you got all this celebrity gossip, you know what I mean? You got all these fucking people out here claiming they represent the so-called black community. I don't like using that word, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to use that terminology so people can understand what I'm saying. You taking black celebrities and you pit them against each other. It's just like how it was during Rome days. Back in Rome, ancient Rome with the Colosseum, they had the gladiators going at each other. The same shit. Ain't much haven't changed, man. Like, come on. America is the modern day Rome. Because I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna put y'all on some game, right? When they was purchasing the land for the capital, when they initially bought up all the land, it was actually called Rome, Maryland, because Washington, D.C. technically is not a state. It's really a province. It's part of Maryland. You know what I mean? It's really just a province. It's not a state. But I guess after at some point during the 19th, late 19th, early 20th century, that changed. And there's 7 hills in Rome, right? I don't know all of them off the top of my head, but you could go look this up for yourself. The 7 hills that are in Rome are also the 7 hills that are in Washington, D.C. Capitol Hill is one of them. But in Latin, it's called Capitulo, which is just capital in Latin. Capitol Hill. And you go to Rome, it's called Capitulo. That's one of the 7 hills of Rome. I'm telling you, look this up. A lot of deep shit. I've been looking at some stuff. I've been watching some stuff, reading some stuff, and I've been getting some knowledge. But yeah, man, back to what I was saying. I don't want to go too off topic. Yeah, we basically living in a modern day Rome, man. The Colosseum. You put the fucking this is tea. This ain't no lean or nothing like that. You putting people against each other. Those throwing breadcrumbs to the crowd. We want more. We want more. We want more. And then now you got the fucking crowd throwing breadcrumbs at the goddamn gladiators. You know what I mean? Same shit. All this drama, all this gossip, all this BS to really distract us from what's truly going on. How they pushing them shots, man. basically what the White House said, they're going door to door with military to administer this. You know what I'm talking about. I haven't been talking about that on this platform because you already know what these bastards do. That violates their terms of service. So when a lot of these YouTubers, man, they get mad when they put up videos of them talking about the COVID-19 vaccine and they wonder why it get removed. Why? If you read the terms of service, YouTube does not allow you to talk about. Now, I don't want to say not allow you to talk about, because you can talk about that stuff. However, under one condition: if what you are saying does not conflict with their narrative, then they won't remove you off their platform. And then again, you know what I mean? There's a lot of people that don't even tread the line of crossing the guidelines and they still get removed. So ask yourself what's really going on, right? They want you to think everything's going back to normal. Everything is opening up. And while that is true, you know, because I know around here they done opened a lot of stuff up, you see how quick they could roll all this shit back. We ain't got no freedom. We ain't free. As long as we're in this society, we're not free. And this is what I'm trying to tell people. It's like people are under this damn spell. It's just like how I was during the Nazi days. It seemed like all of those people that got led to their destruction, even the people that was causing the destruction, was under some kind of a spell. That's witchcraft, man. These people up at the top, and they casting spells. And what they do, they cast spells through propaganda. They casting spells through the media, through this technology we got nowadays, man. Through the shit that's in the food, that's in the air. And people don't realize how complex this shit is, man. And this is the shit that we're not being told. We getting fed all of this crap. We're getting spoon-fed all this shit. And that's distracting us from what's really going on. Now, I want to speak briefly on a couple things, but this I want to speak on the whole Hassan Campbell and Kwame Brown situation. Now, before I get into that, shout out to both Hassan and Kwame. I've subscribed to both of those brothers. I like the content they put out. I feel like it's very informative. You know what I mean? They doing some good stuff for the community, for the people. You know, shout out to those two brothers. I want to get that out there. You know, Hassan, Kwame, if you're watching this video, shout out to y'all. I love the content. Much love from New Jersey. Savage Writer. But yeah, I noticed that, you know, Hassan Campbell and Kwame Brown are now beefing. I guess apparently, you know, how I perceive the story as, I guess Hassan Campbell felt like people are comparing him to Kwame. And I guess, you know, Hassan is using this argument of he didn't have the same opportunities that Kwame had. Seeing Kwame at 18 years old, he was able to go to the NBA. But a lot of his coaches, a lot of other people label him as a bust. You know, a bust, right? I was looking into that a little bit. You know, I was doing some research on the brother. And basically what they saying a bust was that, well, it's in the word itself. Something that doesn't go to plan, or something that doesn't live up to the expectation that it should live up to. That's how I perceive it as. I could be wrong, and if I am wrong, I apologize. But still, for people saying this man is a bust for going to the NBA, he still made it to the NBA. You know what I mean? You got to give props for that. And I guess, you know, over the weekend, Hassan Campbell and Kwame Brown were trading words on social media or whatever have you. Now, I'm not going to say who was right. I'm not going to say who was wrong. Because me personally, I do look up to both of these brothers. You know what I mean? But I've been watching Hassan Campbell longer than I have Kwame. And I definitely relate to Hassan Campbell's story, you know, about him, you know, going through what he went through in his childhood. I'm not going to put it out. But also Kwame, I'm learning more about him as well. and I think he's a dope brother. I think they're both dope, and I already know I got subscribers out there. Y'all may know who those people are. Y'all may watch them, or y'all may not. But let me get to the point. Let me stop. Let me stop beating around the bush. What I'm trying to say, you know, that whole situation with Kwame and Hassan Campbell beefing, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly what this video was about. Now, again, this ain't to diss nobody. This ain't to attack nobody. I love both those brothers, man. I think they're both creating some great content. They got some powerful voices. You know what I mean? But at the same time, right? This shit always happening with the word black content creators, right? Just like the Colosseum in Rome. They make the gladiators turn against each other, make the gladiators fight to the death. Same thing here. YouTube is the modern day Colosseum. Social media as a whole is a modern day Colosseum, where people getting pit against each other and everybody got their popcorn out. You know what I mean? Watching two brothers destroy each other. And I was watching that live, you know, Hassan Campbell and Kwame going at it. I watched it, you know what I mean? And I said, damn, like, I look up to these brothers, especially Hassan. I was a little disappointed. I'm like, it's so much shit that's going on out here in the world right now. You know, kids is being kidnapped. Kids is being murdered. Like, just the other day, I got a fucking Amber Alert on my phone. You know what I mean? There's some kid that got snatched up by his dad or something. And the mother. The mother is still missing. But the kid was found, thankfully, you know, that's good. The kid was found, was located, he was found safe. And I guess they put the father into custody. I don't know about the mother yet. I ain't heard nothing about that, but yeah. If you in the New Jersey, New York area, you probably got that Amber Alert. Especially if you out here in North. You might have got that Amber Alert. So, yeah. I was watching the live of Kwame and Hassan going at it. I'm just sitting there like, damn. You know what I mean? There's so much shit that we as a people, we are going through, that we need to fix, we need to solve. And the last thing two black brothers of their caliber, of their intellect, should be doing is going back and forth over some petty shit. You know what I mean? Hey, if y'all gonna fight, just duke it out, shake hands, and build afterward. I looked at that live. I said to myself, damn, if these brothers wasn't cutting each other's throats out, you know what I mean? We would, well, they could have been able to build something, you know what I mean? And then spread that to the people. Now, again, I'm not saying who's right and who's wrong. That's not my position to do that. But what I'm saying is that those two brothers, man, should have really need to come to a resolution. And that's the issue we got in this community. We got people that succeed, and you got other people that try to tear them down. And then this whole thing starts. You know, all these arguments, all this stuff going on. Meanwhile, you know, Cyber Polygon is going on right now, right? It's basically a simulation of a cyber pandemic. And what happened 2 months before the COVID-19 pandemic? Event 201, or was it 204? One of that shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They basically simulated a pandemic 2 months before the COVID-19 one started. And what happens? I'm telling you, man. And it's already reports coming out of cyber attacks all over the world, specifically in Germany. I heard some news about that as well. You know, these supply shortages, how the fucking economy is damn near on its way of collapsing, because we're printing all this money's being printed, all this money's being printed, all this money's being spent, all this money's being printed, all this money's being borrowed. You know what I mean? Especially with the fucking feds. Well, the U.S. government borrowing all this money from the feds. And y'all know the Federal Reserve is not owned by the government. It's managed by a private corporation that's not necessarily even part of the government. And then we borrowing all this money. All this money. Knowing we ain't gonna have no fucking way to pay that shit back. And the only way you could remedy all that is if you just pull the plug on the system. And that's what these people are doing. They're using the COVID-19 pandemic as a scapegoat, as a catalyst to reset society. Real shit. That's the shit we need to know. That's the shit that needs to be talked about in the media. That's the shit that needs to be blown up all over these platforms. But nah, you got your love in your hip hop. You got your sports. You got your NBA. You got your NFL. Well, the NFL is out of season right now, but you got your baseball, got your hockey, got all that BS. You got your fucking all these stupid ass TV shows, all these shitty ass movies that they basically remaking the same movie in Hollywood, or they using some CGI bullshit. You understand? Or some crappy ass reboot. We being distracted by all of these fucking things that are not important. And the Kwame Brown and the Hassan Campbell situation should have taught y'all one thing, man. It don't matter where we go. Infiltration always follows. Again, no matter where we go, infiltration always follows. I told you, the world is a stage, and we are being played. So, what's gonna be your pick? You gonna sit there, you gonna keep watching the show, or you gonna get up and find out what's really going on? That's why I really don't talk about too many, celebrity topics on here and shit like that. If it ain't got nothing to do with helping our people, I don't want to hear that bullshit, man. I don't want to hear it, and I damn sure as hell don't even want to speak on it. And that's just the facts. And you got these two brothers going at each other. It's being used as a distraction. Yeah, I know, it is a legitimate beef. I see that. Because they was calling each other out. But at the same time, why are we entertained by that shit? Why? Why we gotta see two black men cutting each other down? Why is that entertainment? You should be telling both of those brothers to cut that shit out. Not just Hassan, not just Kwame, both of them. You gotta be telling both of those brothers to cut that bullshit out. Because the real pandemic is in our communities. Black people taking down black people. I guess the master done beat it into us for so many generations. We've now become the modern day slave masters of our own people. Real talk. And a lot of people don't want to hear this shit, but this is the truth. You know what I mean? Stop being played by these people, man. Stop letting these people play with your emotions. Stop letting these people play with your mind. This is a spiritual war. This is a war you can't see with the two eyes. You gotta tap in, babe. Gotta tap in, baby. But yeah. Alright, this is going on 20 minutes. I'm now at 19 now. So I'm gonna wrap this up. Case in point, you know what I mean? If you out there and you wanna know what's really going on, turn off the TV. Get off fucking Instagram, or if you on there, shit, find accounts that's relevant to what you want to hear. All this, the Shade Room, Hollywood Unlocked, Celebrity Gossip, all these other bullshit pages that basically profit off of black people tearing each other down. Unfollow that bullshit. If you got a content creator out there that you follow and all they do is tear down black people, unfollow their ass, unsubscribe from their ass. You want to understand that. If there's anybody or anything out there that's trying to pit people against each other, that's not trying to give people the real facts, the real information, unfollow their ass. Get rid of them. Because I'm telling y'all, it's getting real. It's already real out here. It ain't getting real, it's already real. 4th of July weekend, across America, you had over 100 shootings. I think 200. I forgot how many people got killed over 4th of July weekend. I know it was a lot of people in America. And that's why they had these holidays. Blood rituals. Because they need to conjure up all that energy to carry out the next phases of their plans, of their agendas. And what better way to do that is to have a holiday where guns is legal, fireworks is legal, drugs and alcohol is legal, and motherfuckers just acting a goddamn fool. Come on, man. I better wake up, bro. Get out the matrix. Spit the fucking blue pill out. Spit it out immediately. So, that's my video for today. I'm about to go inside and, relax a little bit. I hope y'all enjoyed my message. I hope y'all felt what I said. And I'll see y'all around. More content on the way. Savage Writer out. Peace.